I don't know what's the problem with your show, because now you're asking me to say things I haven't said.
Wow. We're
Mandela once in one NEC, I remember, it was around, I was elected onto the NEC in 1994 for the first time. December 1994, in a conference which was in Mangaung, Bloemfontein. And then, I think 1996 or 1997, we used to use the Senate House at UWC, University of the Western Cape.
Oh, I see. Okay.
When we were in Cape Town, when Parliament was in session.
Interesting.
So we would hold the ANC there. Mandela just came one day and said, look, here's a list that has been given to him of all ANC members and leaders who worked for the other side. We all got a shock in the meeting.
Whoa.
Including those who worked for foreign intelligence agencies, like the British, the CIA of Americans, and all that. Sure. And he said initially he doesn't know what to do. He's considering this because this thing is troubling him. But he's going to go back and consult with a few. I remember Governor Mbeki was there in the meeting. He mentioned that he's one of those people he's going to talk to. His own colleagues, of course.
Yeah.
The Rivonia crowd. He came back, I think, after a few months, and so on, and said, look, we've discussed this thing, and here is what I think we should do. We're not going to act on this list. For two reasons. One, how sure am I that this list is genuine? How sure am I that this list does not originate from the enemy?
Yeah, sure.
To cause problems amongst ourselves and mistrust. And secondly, he says we are in a government of national unity, which we were. I think it was 1996, yes, before de Klerk pulled out. Government of national unity, we are ruling together with our former enemies. Now, you want us to go and punish our own who are working with these people, but we are now working with these people. So why punish our own for having worked with people we are already serving together within government?
Wow. Yeah.
And then said, the decision really that must be taken is that from now onwards, let's forget about who worked for the enemy.
Sure.
Because that's going to divide us and it's going to take us back. What should be our focus? What kind of South Africa we want to build?
Wow.
I'll never forget that, I may not be getting some details correct, but that's the essence.
Yeah.
That's why people who came up afterwards and say so-and-so was working for the apartheid regime, that became an NEC decision, And I think that was very insightful, visionary, difficult as it was, because some of us were saying, yes, Matiba, say who they were, We didn't agree with what he did, but in hindsight, he was correct.